to San Francisco, where pro-Palestinian protesters have staged a demonstration that has shut down the Golden Gate Bridge.
You know, it's quite apparent to me that at 7:30 on a Monday morning, these people have nothing else to do. They have no jobs to go to, no schools to go to, so they're going to interfere with everyday citizens' lives by blocking a bridge.
Francisco, where pro-Palestinian protesters have staged a demonstration that has shut down the Golden Gate Bridge.
As officers appear to be taking some of the people into custody, we saw them face to face with them, talking to them, and I think we are starting to see some potential arrests at this point, which will probably give a little bit of hope for some of the people that are stuck in those lanes right now.
And there it is. They started gathering at 7:30 this morning, Monday, protesting the war in Israel, Gaza. I don't think they really know what they're protesting, but other than they enjoy disrupting people's lives, they stopped their vehicles on the Golden Gate Bridge, got out with their handmade signs and their traffic vests, and decided we're not going to let people pass because Israel is bad. Well, how about this? I got an answer for you. The everyday American going to and from work, school, doctor's appointments, hospital visits, you name it, who use that bridge, they have zero to do with this conflict in the Middle East. Zero. But these people, they don't care. They don't care that they're normal people just trying to go about their business. No, they're going to just do what they do because they have nothing else to do. I believe they should get on planes, fly to the Middle East, and protest over there. But you know why they won't? Because they're spineless people who have nothing else to do but interfere with other people's business. They would never consider going over to the Middle East because they know what would happen to them. They would never make it back. Well, they don't want that. They don't want a conflict. They don't want to get into a fight with anyone. They just want to disrupt your life. And it took the California Highway Patrol until 10:30 in the morning to start arresting people. And they arrested 15. And what's going to happen to them? It's California. Gavin Newsom, woke DAs, woke judges. They're going to slap them on the wrist and tell them, don't do it again. And they'll be out and they'll be doing it again. Because that's what these people do. They have nothing else to do. They have no lives. They were raised in families who did this. They protested, everything. They protested everything they could find because they had no goals. They had nothing they really wanted to do with their lives. So they want to interfere with everyone else's lives. And not only California today, it happened in Chicago. A road leading into O'Hare International Airport was blocked by the protesters. What happened? People had to get dropped off who were given rides. Some left their cars and had to walk with their luggage 20 minutes to the airport terminal to catch their flights. And what happened to the protesters? Nothing. In Chicago, just like California, Brandon Johnson, the mayor, he's not going to do anything. The protesters have more rights than the people going about their business, right? They're trying to go to work. They're trying to catch a flight. They're doing whatever. Those people don't matter. The only people that matter to these politicians today, the Democrats mainly, are the ones who have no jobs, who don't go to school. And if they did go to school, they're waiting for Joe Biden to cancel their student debt. That's all this is. It's useless people who have zero focus and zero goals in life. They may all still live in their parents' basements, or they may all live in tents in the woods. But the bottom line is, what do the everyday American have to do with the conflict in the Middle East? You want to protest? Go to Washington, D.C., block the Capitol, block the White House, do whatever you got to do. Don't do it anywhere else, because we got nothing to do with it. Quite frankly, I don't care what's going on as long as it doesn't affect me. I don't want to see innocent people getting killed in a war, but that's their problem. That's not mine. That's not yours. That's not anybody else's who's just trying to live their life. But these people don't get that. This is how they find acceptance. This is almost like DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, because they come from all different walks of life, and they feel included in these groups. They're like little rats that run around New York City in the trash, and all they do is cause problems. That's what these protesters are. And God forbid, if you were in your car and you pulled up to them and they're blocking it, right? They're blocking your car and they surround you. God forbid if you ever hit one with your car, you would be in trouble. You would be arrested for hitting one of them, because the protesters have rights. And how dare you strike someone sitting on a highway with a sign protesting? So the driver of the auto would be wrong, and the protesters would be okay, and chances are they would sue you because they got injured. Okay? Our country is a laughingstock. These people do nothing but make it worse. Go do something. If you want to help, go get a job, contribute to society, pay taxes, because us taxpayers are going to have to pay for all the college debt that all these protesters incurred, if they even went to college, right? Nonsense. The nitwit sitting in the White House is to blame for this. This has been going on nonstop since 2020. And it's not going to stop until that fool and the rest of his inner circle pack up and get the hell out of Washington, D.C. They are destroying this country slowly but surely. And all these protesters, all the ones who want everything for free, they're loving it, because they can do whatever they want, and they'll never spend a minute in jail, and they'll never pay a penny of a fine, because God forbid you hold them accountable for disrupting the lives of everyday Americans just trying to go about their business.